Tony, I know you've had experience in lots of different areas of the business. Has your experience in selling the horses ignited an interest in pinhooking, for example, or getting involved in other aspects, breeding?
Yeah, it's one of them situations where I think it just comes as the next job along. And everybody, because we've got so many members, people love foals, and it's like the thought of breeding your own foal and getting that to win a race, or we've been pinhooking now for I think this is our third year. We've got a lovely foal by Camelot that we paid a lot of money for, that should do very well.
And the plan is to take that back to the yearling sales.
Yeah.
So, and do people enjoy kind of going to the sales and getting involved in that? There's almost as much excitement as on the race course, isn't there?
Yeah, I think the bigger picture of that is people, like lots of people that join our syndicate, are joining because they think you've got the gambling people, you've got the people that do it for the love of racing, you've got the people that are looking for a return. That we know there's no guarantee of a return, but at the end of it, with pinhooking, it gives you a chance of buying something for X amount and selling it for double or X amount, or losing money, and then we've got three mares now, and two of them are in foal, which are due this month. So you can imagine what people are like. We've got people from all walks of life in our group, ladies and the ladies, obviously they love the foals, and the thought of, that's all I get is messages. We've asked, they're at Tom Blaine's Barton Stud. Yeah. And we've asked them to, I think they do it anyway, but we've asked them to try and film the birth and just give back something. Because Rogue Missile was one of ours. She's in foal to Perfect Power.
Wow, fantastic.
Which is obviously a new stallion. But Rogue Missile was a horse that come to us from Ireland. She had bad knees, and she looked like Rogue Millennium, and she went like Rogue Millennium. In her first race, I think she come third, second, first and first. And she would have gone on to be a pattern horse, but her knees didn't hold out. So we said, right, we know how good she is, and she's such a good looking filly, we're going to breed from her. And that's what we've done. We sent her to Perfect Power. So very exciting times this month. If we have a foal this month from her, it's going to be incredible. And then we've got another one called Bellport that's in foal to Persian King.
Fantastic.
And I bought her in foal to Persian King from France. So we get about, we're always delving and trying, and we're only a very small syndicate in the scheme of things, but we're always trying, we're always in there. And I think in general people like us because we're triers and we're fair. We don't cause anybody any problems. We're not one of the big people. We just want to enjoy what we're doing.
Well, you've been playing at the top level though, and actually it's quite unusual for people to be able to have the experience of pinhooking, breeding, racing horses, going to the sales ring at the end of it. They're covering all facets and getting that look behind the scenes, which I know is something that you're quite keen to give people. I know you do some interviews through your Grassroots racing with different players in the industry. I mean, that must go down quite very well with your syndicate members as well.
I think the whole thing for this syndicate and Grassroots racing and all that it's about what I want to do. And I don't want that to sound wrong, but I want to do everything to do with racing. I love the sport. I love everything that goes on behind the scenes, the buying, going to the sales and all the rest of it. As I'm a car dealer, car buyer, when I go to the sales, I've already got the hang of that bit, but building to buy what you think is right, I just find it so interesting. I find it incredible, and like we say, I see something and you think, well, why ain't nobody bidding on that? And then they've heard this, and it's a fantastic lifestyle. That's the way to put it for me. And I'm taking people on my journey that I can't afford to do on my own. So I say to everybody, look, we'll all put £1,000 in. Let's see what we can do. And I've always said to everybody, this will only be any good if we have success. And we had a little bit last year.
Certainly did. And you've had you mentioned Rishi Prasad, who's been part of the syndicate as well. You have some big characters involved in the team as well, which must bring an extra bit of fun.
Yeah, to be fair, at the beginning I thought, oh, I need more celebrities on board, I need this to attract people. But everybody that I've got on board, like Rishi, Vinny, MC Neat, they've all really enjoyed the experience. They're not in it because of the level we're in. We've not got to produce anything other than enjoyment. And the success brings the money and even more enjoyment. So, I mean, honestly, I couldn't put into words the year that I had last year. I'd have to say, to try and cap it, it was the best year of my life. All my family are good, everything is good, and everything has worked out right. And to do what we did last year, God, you couldn't write it. I could make a film about that. It was just from 80 grand to 3.5 million quid. But the pressure's on now. I've got to do it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Good luck. I've got faith in you.
Oh, yeah, no. To be fair, I talk to Tom now, but I feel we've got a couple in there that could well be, and I don't think it's impossible. I've always been confident that every single year we've found good ones. Every single year. Unfortunately, we've just had to give one away, Rogue Lion, who was a very, very nice horse. Injury, but that's what you have to put up with. We've had 4 or 5 now. Holy Kingdom was really coming through. He was doing well. Injury, but that's all part of it.
Yeah.
And the other nice thing is as well, when our horses finish, nearly every horse that we've had that's finished through injury or that, a syndicate member's taken.
Fantastic, and that's really important.
It's important to me. And this weekend, although it's last weekend, although it's not. It's a little bit upsetting. We had one called Crime Wave. I don't know if you remember Crime Wave.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Won a nice few races for us, injured, got him an owner, and he died the weekend. And if you'd have seen the stuff on our WhatsApp pages, people was like, just incredible. So it's so heartfelt, and the whole syndicate, the whole way it's done, I don't think we could do it any better. I really don't. So, and we're getting more owners every day. We get more owners.
Fantastic. Well, good luck for the season ahead, Tony. Exciting times.
Lovely. Thank you very much.